On today's Toy Spot, we're going to be having a look at Transformers Stunticon leader Motormaster. Motormaster was so cool in the cartoon. I love the look of Motormaster, and I love the fact that Prime actually had a rival. I mean, this comes to us long before Nemesis Prime, before we got Scourge. I really like the look of Motormaster. It's a shame, however, that the toy didn't translate well over from the cartoon, because I mean, if I don't have G1 Prime, I can compare it right now. But if I was to put this guy next to Generation 1 Prime, this entire truck on its own would be about the size, a little bit smaller if anything, than just the truck part of Prime. It's a shame that they couldn't have done it. But it would have been nice if they had repainted a Prime, or put out a Motormaster that was the same size as Prime but had the different transformations. It would be impossible, because to have the whole trailer as the bottom feet of Motormaster, the figure would look, or the robot would look terrible. But I like the look of Motormaster. Again, it's just a shame that he's so small. Again, because he's 2 as well, that he joins with the other Stunticons, you couldn't possibly have him the size of Optimus Prime anyways, because Menasor would be huge. But he is a nice truck. He rolls pretty good. I've got him in pretty good condition. He has stood. Why don't we talk English for a second? But he has stood the test of time, I think, pretty good. I think the only thing that the only thing that really hasn't survived, unfortunately, is his rub sign. I think his rub sign is toast. Now, the accessories that he comes with, as with most leaders do in the Combiner teams, he does come with a head. I think you can see that, the head of Menasor. I believe this, I bagged all these, I'm pretty sure he does also come with the lower torso belt area of Menasor. And he also comes with the equivalent of roller from Optimus Prime. This will eventually serve as his chest plate, but it's neat that he's got the, kind of looks like a little roller, and the fact that he does roll. Now, in the way of his transformation, I'll move these guys aside for the second. In the way of his transformation, what you're going to want to do is separate the arms, and as soon as you separate the arms, you can see his chest right here, his face and his upper half right away. You want to take the other end of the trailer, move it up, snap it into place, and I mean, that's almost Motormaster right there. Then you want to take the legs, and I think you can extend these out, and take the feet, separate them, and you want to bring up the feet themselves, and then once you have that, it's just a matter of extending out the legs. And there you have, and I think that's everything. Yeah, there you have Motormaster. A little underwhelming, but again, because he is part of a Combiner team, you know, it only makes sense that it's not going to be as impressive figure or robot mode wise as what he would be if he was just a standalone robot. Nice face. He's got that like purplish colored face. He does come with a handgun and a sword, I believe, as well. And I don't think I actually have those pieces. Let me just check in my little loot bag of mystery here. You know what? I think I actually do. There he has Menasor's blade. I have to apologize, all my stuff is packed away here, and I believe that's the rifle that Menasor comes with. If it doesn't, I do apologize. Like I said, most of my Transformers aren't on display, so I've bagged everything away into little baggies here. But And a nice toy. Stunticons were one of my favorite combiner teams. I really like this. I really like Menasor. Menasor was awesome. Probably the one I liked second was Bruticus with the Combaticons. And then the third one I liked was Predaking. But I think those definitely are my three favorite. Not really much else to say about Motormaster here, but I will hopefully try to do reviews on all the Stunticons, and then when I do a review on all Stunticons, then I'm going to do a review on the man himself, Menasor. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was a toy spot on Stunticon Leader Motormaster, and I'll see you guys next time. Later. One thing I actually forgot to tell you guys about with Motormaster, excuse me, was the fact that at least most 5-member team combiners, certainly the Constructicons didn't have this, but most five-member combiner teams, the leader also served as having an alt mode as well. I actually forgot to mention it when I was doing the review, but what you can actually do is when I separated the arms for Motormaster, what you can actually do instead is if you separate the full side of the truck, I think you guys can see it here. And then my cat's crying in the background. What's the matter? Oh, my cat sometimes. But what you want to do is if you can take the full side component of the trailer and bring it down like that, and then if you take the chest piece and fold it down like that, what you actually end up with is a rather interesting, I think I got that right. There we go. You can actually fold it down and you've got a back, almost like a repair bay that Prime had, obviously a lot smaller in scale, but you can house Roller, like so, or his equivalent of Roller, the evil Roller, but you can put that on the back there as well. Also, if you have other Stunticons, you can put those at the back as well. I mean, obviously, it looks a little silly for how large this car is versus the rest of Motormaster, but it's a nice little interesting added touch to it. So I just wanted to show you guys that there was an additional mode to Motormaster here as well. And hope you guys enjoyed it, and like I said, I'll do the review on the other Stunticons. So I'll see you guys then.